Okay, so there was this quote I read today, and it was about nature and plants, and they were talking about how plants are way more courageous than humans because an orange tree would never try to produce lemons, right? And they were saying basically that human beings, they're always trying to, like, even instead of dying, they would rather try to be someone who they're not their whole life, right? And that's like a lesson that I like took with me because for me, like since I was young to like now, I've been trying to figure out like who I am, like most human beings do. So I have noticed like from past to present to future, it's been a process of becoming like from shy to like more confident and being like who I want to be. And because of that, I've chosen 3 random objects I found in my room today to represent the past me, the present me, and the future me. So past me was I was a very shy kid growing up. This is my energy as a kid, kind of crazy and shy. You can laugh if you want to. Okay, this troll doll, I feel like we've had this in my family since I was very, very young, and it represents kind of a goofy, like weird kid, but also I feel like the facial expression on this doll is very timid and a little like, like even the doll, it's very like a pure white dress, just very shy looking. So it kind of reminds me that even though if I was really shy as a kid, I still had a lot of crazy energy. Like this hair is like a flaming green color, and I've always been very passionate and like creative and like curious. And I always knew what I wanted to do even when I was like 6 years old. But I was still very, very shy, right? But now, like in the present, I feel like I have this like bold fieriness, but I'm not as shy anymore. I'm a bit more confident. So I feel like this matchbox kind of represents me right where I'm at right now. I feel very fiery. I'm not afraid to like take risks because I feel like I have more freedom in my life. I'm also not scared to do things like dance and wear like the clothes I want to wear and like be around the friends I want to be with. But also this matchbox kind of sucks. It's very faulty. Like it doesn't always work. And that's how sometimes I get frustrated with myself. And I feel like I feel faulty and I don't always work. And I don't know, sometimes it gets overwhelming, but it reminds me there's like potential for like the fire to be there. And then when in the future, I feel like I'm gonna be all of those things, like the crazy inner child, that's bold, and then have this like fiery potential, but it's always like uncontrolled. That's how I feel right now. Just keep going. But in the future, I feel like I want to be like in control. So I felt like this crown like represents like being in control and feeling powerful, but also being bold and like fiery. So when I think of crowns, I think of like queens and like people that are powerful, but also have a lot of passion and drive. And they're not scared of being who they want to be. Like they're not trying to appeal to anyone else besides their own values. So at the end of all of this, I was thinking about that quote, and I don't really like that quote because I feel like, yes, plants are courageous because they can just grow in their natural environment. No one's telling them to grow in a different way. No one's judging them. And also, whenever you take care of a plant, you try to take care of it according to its strengths, and that's all. So I feel like human beings are courageous too. You just have to like learn how to nurture them or yourself according to your strengths and without judgment. And then I feel like I can be where I want to be, like by experiencing like pure joy and like not caring what people think. And I think I went away.